guys, Han Yolo, got another beer video, got another beer from Other Half Brewing, man. But before we get into it, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, that bell for notification of new videos. Let's get into it. Freaking excited, as always, man. We got Other Half, Green City, Double Dry Hop, 7% ABV IPA today. Check out that can artwork. Other Half is from New York, if you're not aware, which is, there we go, that skyline says it all. And it's a coincidence that I am wearing a shirt that sort of matches it. I mean, it's green on a black background, though the light is bouncing off the text quite a bit, so it looks a little weird. Let's get this into a glass. Oh wait, canning date. I always forget this, man. 9/21/20. Today is 10/20/20, so it's about a month old. I kind of just left these sitting, man, because of the previous beers from Other Half I had from this batch of, beers that I got from Other Half. They all seemed like they were, tad green, so I left this one a little longer than I normally would. Hopefully with some age on it, it's going to be fantastic. And I have no doubts, man. I have no doubts. But this time around, they, like I said in my previous videos, or maybe previous videos, I don't know. It kind of depends on the order I upload them. But they're not up to par, man. Not up to that Other Half par. And others have felt the same way. So I'm hoping this one is going to be legit, man. Let's get into it. Pour with about, I'm going to say, slightly less than a finger of head. Nothing crazy to it. Slight yellow tint to it. Different size of bubbles there. Very, very tiny all the way up to medium, large bubbles. Nothing out of the ordinary. Going to the color itself. The color is juice-like, but not like the previous Other Halves. Other Half beers. There we go. Other Half beers that I've had. It is definitely still a hazy New England style IPA. It just doesn't have that lighter, excuse me, orange juice color to it. This has more of like an artificial fruit drink color to it. It's still orange. I mean, it's still very vibrant, still very enticing, man. Let's get the aroma. I'm gonna say right now, this has the best nose out of like the 3 or 4 I've had from this, like this time around of me buying Other Half beers or whatever. So that's good. The aroma is very, very fresh squeezed oranges, very sweet, maybe a creamsicle even, giving that, a little bit of this creamy vanilla vibe going. Maybe not exactly vanilla, but like this creamy orange note. Like, it just smells fantastic. I would say very, very ripe mangoes, those kidney shaped ones, the very, very slimy ones that are like extraordinary sweet, sweeter than the larger green red ones. Some of that going on here. Some nice ripe, maybe slightly overripe rock fruit. I'm gonna say peaches. It's just like maybe not a tropical fruit basket going on here, but it has all the right aromas, man. All the right aromas. Hopefully the palate's just as good as the nose. Oh yeah, it smells great. Well, that's about all I get on the nose. Hopefully, man, hopefully the palate follows the nose, because if it does, it's going to be freaking amazing. Hopefully it's pillowy, soft, sweet, all those things. Let's get into it. Cheers. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely has more greeny, herbaceous hoppiness to it. But for the most part, I'm getting a lot of the flavors I got on the nose, man. Mouthfeel is legit. It is pillowy, it is fluffy. I would say this is the best mouthfeel out of the 2, 3, or 4 I've had so far. Like the variations, or different beers, not variation, different beers. I get the fresh, squeezed, sweet oranges. It's not overly sweet. It is definitely sweeter on the nose than it is on the palate, but that's okay. I get peaches. The peaches aren't as ripe on the palate as it was on the nose, but that's also okay. You get the hoppiness almost instantly. And then actually that sip around, I got this hoppiness, really like citrus, kind of sharper citrus, and then green herbaceousness, and then hoppiness kind of like intertwined in there with it, and then it kind of just fades out gradually into hoppiness. Not sure why, but let's get into a sip. There you go, okay. So that's a sip I was getting before. So right away you get the hoppiness, which I like the previous sip. I'm getting mangoes and peaches kind of, you know, jumping out there with the citrus. Not sharp citrus. I don't know why that last sip it was like this zesty, sharper citrus note. But this sip I just took was basically the same as all the other sips except for that one sip I just had before. It's nice, man. It's nice. It is not overly sweet. Could it be sweeter? Sure. It could be a little tad sweeter. It's all good. But it's not overly sweet. You get the citrus, like I said, right after you get the hoppy punch. Then you get the mangoes, and then you get the peaches, which all of them are not as ripe or not as sweet on the palate as they appeared on the nose, but it's all good. I'm not getting that orange creamsicle, you know, vibe going here. I kind of wish I was, because I love orange creamsicles, man. Orange Dream Machines from Jamba Juice, or like, you know, Orange Julius. Come on, man. Like, who doesn't like that? And I was kind of hoping, you know, I get that in here, but I don't. But it's still a very good beer, man. The best out of the 3 or 4, like I mentioned, that I've had so far, with some age on it. Excuse me, almost a month to be exact, man. It's just a solid beer. The mouthfeel is also fluffy, pillowy. It's all that. It is the best mouthfeel of the bunch so far. Excuse me. But is it up to, you know, the other half? I feel like maybe I'm putting other half on too high of a pedestal. Maybe I had the bar too high. But I've had other half beers before, you know, before this batch of beers I got. And they blew my socks off, like, every time, man. Like, everything they made was great before. I don't know. I mean, other people are saying the same, so it's not just me. I'm not saying this just to agree with other people. I legit put videos out there and whatever, and made comments about it, and people were agreeing with me. So it's not like I was agreeing. It's not like I'm agreeing with people or just to agree. I put it out there, and people told me the same. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna stop drinking other half beer unless it gets just so bad. But I don't think it'll go that way. I'll continue drinking other half beers as long as I can get them, man. But if the quality is just not there anymore, then maybe I'll look somewhere else, because there's tons and tons and tons of great beer out there and tons of great breweries, man. So anyways, this was Other Halves Green City, 7%. I almost said 7.5%. 7% ABV, double dry hopped IPA. I think it's double dry hopped anyways. Yep, double dry hopped IPA. If you guys liked the video, once again, please give it a thumbs up. Comments, questions, anything, please leave them below. And as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.